Bull by the Horns. I was wondering if there was a backstory to that name, if that was kind of embracing maybe the more aggressive nature of Cabernet Sauvignon, or kind of what kind of how that was started.
Yeah, Adrian, you want to take that one?
You know, I might be wrong, but I think, what was it, 2005, 2006 was the first vintage that you made of Bull by the Horns under the Barrel 27 label. And Barrel 27 always included a little bit of Tempranillo in it. So I always thought it harkened back to wines of Spain, trying to do, you know, a little bit of Temp, a little Syrah. But I think now, you know, that was formerly Barrel 27, which these wines, the hardworking wines, the blue collar wines, they've now evolved into. I think the Bull by the Horns kind of thematically kind of encapsulates all of what Paso Robles is. It's, you know, the Wild West, right? It's the Pass of the Oaks, it's rodeos, it's cowboys, it's tri-tips. And I think that's, you know, kind of what we're trying to kind of showcase with our Cabernet here then from Paso Robles. That spirit.
Yeah, you know, and also with the Bull by the Horns, you know, the name is Paso is much, you know, is well known for a lot of big producers making Cabernet, and frankly, a lot of big producers up in Northern California buy fruit down here. So the amount of Cabernet planted in Paso trumps everything by a lot. So when we decided to make a Cabernet, taking the Bull by the Horns was getting into that market and challenging that market, which is a Goliath market to make a Paso Cabernet. But we thought we could make our own twist on it and make a wine that can definitely hold its own. So that was another reasoning behind the name, for sure.
So what do you kind of hope that first-time drinkers of this wine hope to kind of extract out of the glass? What do you hope that they sort of pull out of the wine in terms of aromas, in terms of taste? What would be kind of like a good sort of model for what to try to take out of the glass?
You know, we want this to be kind of shading the line of classic Paso, which is, you know, black cherry, licorice, a little bit of cedar, you know, some a little bit of earthy notes. But we also want to have this other element from the varieties we blend in, being Petit Verdot, Merlot, Syrah, Petit Syrah. Whatever we blend in, we want to provide these higher tone notes, some exotic notes in there. If you put your nose in that glass, you're not just smelling like just a very, very run-of-the-mill Cabernet. I mean, you got this clove, you got, you know, dark fruit, a blueberry, you have melted licorice, you have, you know, some grilled herbs in there. So our idea is kind of a foot in the classic Cabernet from Paso, but also putting our twist on it, which is definitely providing some aromatic complexity. So you're going to get all those elements that I said in this wine. And it's something that you can sit on for a couple hours when you're tasting through this wine for an evening, and you're going to get some different notes in there. But we're, I would say that's a good take on it. Adrian, you got something to add on that?
Yeah, I mean, quintessential Paso Cab is always black cherry. You always get that, pick it up anywhere. Like Max says, you know, spice, we're looking for some spice there. Some clovey spice is nice. Just, you know, the goal with every wine that we craft is stratified layers and stuff that you can kind of fixate on for a little bit. And then every time you come back to it and revisit it, it's changed, it's evolved, and you're picking up something totally different.